What's up, Dub Nation? Daniel Hardee here, and I've got something that's been on my mind. Who is going to win the 2020 Western Conference Championship? I mean, for the last 5 years, the answer has been super easy. It's been the Golden State Warriors, 5 times in a row, holding up the Western Conference throne, going to the finals, punching that ticket every single year. But this year, with the injuries and, the trades, not so much. So somebody else has to win, right? But who's it gonna be? Who's the hungriest? Who has starved and suffered the most from the reign of the Golden Empire? For my money, it might just be James Harden's Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets have been eliminated by them 4 times. So in light of that storied history, I've made a little music video. How about we take a trip down memory lane? After 5 straight Western Conference championships, the Golden State Warriors are in a rebuilding year prompted by devastating injuries and mega roster turnover. As the Splash Bros rehabilitate, the rest of the West finally has a chance to make it to the finals. And which NBA player do you think is the most excited about the Warriors' current struggles? I mean, Golden State has humiliated and defeated so many future Hall of Famers. Which rival superstar is the most desperate to take the vacated Western Conference throne? There's a few options out there, and one of them is definitely James Harden. The rivalry between Harden and the Warriors goes back to the 2015 season. Remember when a microphone caught Harden telling his Rockets teammates that the Warriors weren't even that good?
You beat us already twice? That ain't that good, man. That ain't that good, man. That ain't that good, man.
Wow, disrespectful. By the way, the Warriors blasted the Rockets that night, 131-106, but then he kept the Warriors hater rate going on that season. Remember when he said that he felt he should have been the MVP when Steph Curry won it the first time? Yikes, see, there go those feelings again. Unfortunately for Harden, the reality was Curry was the MVP, and the Warriors were that good, confirmed by what the Warriors did to Harden's Rockets in the postseason. Year after year after year after year. Let's start with the 2015 Western Conference Finals, where in Game 2, trailing 1-0 in the series, Harden had the ball with the game on the line, but got drowned by the Splash Bros and ended the game with a turnover. Speaking of turnovers, in Game 5 of that series, Harden had an NBA record 13 turnovers as Houston was eliminated by the not-that-good Golden State Warriors. Damn.
What about the next year?
The 2 teams would meet again in the 2016 playoffs when Harden's Rockets were again dispatched in 5 games by the Warriors, this time despite an injured Steph Curry only playing in 2 games.
Wait a minute, they didn't even have Steph.
The 2 teams would meet again in the 2018 postseason with Harden winning the MVP that year and the Rockets having the number 1 seed, so they had home court advantage, and they had future Hall of Fame point guard Chris Paul with them. They actually took a 3-2 lead on the Warriors, and it seemed like Harden finally had those pesky Warriors on the ropes. Chris Paul got hurt, and the Rockets blew double-digit leads in both Game 6 and a home Game 7, making the Warriors the first team in NBA history to win multiple elimination games in the same series when trailing by at least 10 points at halftime. The Rockets blamed the loss on Chris Paul's injury absence and bad refereeing.
A couple calls that just weren't right.
But let's not forget the Rockets had a 15-point lead at home in Game 7 and lost. On a night where James Harden shot 2 of 13 from 3-point range. In a game, the Rockets missed 27 straight 3-pointers. Come on, man.
That's not clutch. 27 3-pointers. You missed them in the room. Oh no.
Anyways, James Harden had one more chance of revenge during the 2019 season when his Rockets met up for a 4th time in 5 postseasons with the Golden State Warriors. The Dubs held a 3-2 lead in that series, but lost superstar Kevin Durant to an injury going into Game 6. Not only that, but their starting center DeMarcus Cousins was out as well. This was Harden's chance to prove that with a healthy Chris Paul, he could win 2 elimination games over a shorthanded version of the Dubs. Instead, Harden's Rockets were eliminated again at home in Game 6, despite Steph Curry not scoring a single point in the first half.
James, obviously the Warriors have been the one hurdle you guys haven't been able to get over. Do you feel like there needs to be significant changes to be made to get past them, or just keep swinging, keep swinging?
Keep fighting, man. Obviously, they're a very, very good team. Like, they're a great team. They've been in the finals for the last 4 or 5 years. Like, we're not losing to some scrubs.
Wow. At a certain point, you kind of feel bad for Harden, right? I mean, damn. So now, in the 2020 season, with the Warriors retooling and the Splash Bros out for the majority of the year with injuries, Harden finally has a chance to take that Western crown. I think you can argue that no one has suffered more from the reign of the Golden State Warriors than James Harden. If he can't lead these Rockets out of the West this year, it may never happen, because the Splash Bros are coming back, and they have proven year after year after year after year that they know how to get James Harden up out of the playoffs, even though they ain't that good.